gonna go in the pond if you're gonna be a silly little goose.
What? Dearest Auntie, my troubled travels have been long and hard. Could you possibly spare me some gold?
Roll persuasion. 22.
Oh.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Oh, sweet aunt, you are the most generous.
And what would you like to aid you on your journey?
Some gold, some gems, some enchanted items. They would all be very helpful.
She says, I think I remember you getting some Torvorian steel accoutrements.
I did. It's this my Torvorian steel necklace, and every member of my party actually got a Torvorian steel piece of jewelry.
She says, well, in that case. She goes back and she takes out this, like, briefcase kind of thing, alright? And she opens it up and there are a bunch of magical gems inside.
Ooh.
Sometimes when you go to grab a single gem from a pile, you get a couple extra.
They're, like, specifically laid into a briefcase.
Yeah. So,
Well,
Maria,
sometimes when you reach into a briefcase,
So we each get to pick out 2, and then we can pick out 1 for the other members of our party.
exactly.
Well, I go first.
So we'll go Maria, Elliot, Rhombus, because that's an order of who she likes most.
that's fair.
I'll take that. I'll do the health.
So you are using the poison gem, and you are using the health gem. Now,
Yeah.
Elliot, it is your turn to pick your 2 gems.
Alright, I'm going to take Death for my rifle and Spike for my ring.
Mr. Rhombus, you're still not going to tell us which one you stole, because they still have to pick for the other people. But you're going to tell me which one you legally pick up.
I'm gonna go haste.
Haste, alright. So that is the one you're obtaining legally. Now, Maria, what are you getting for Max?
I'm giving Max Demon.
Elliot, what are you going to pick out for Andy?
Andy is just sort of like old and crotchety, right?
He's
From what I remember.
fragile and he's a spellcaster.
Okay. And Drain interferes with other people's spells.
Drain would be good for
Spell.
him.
I feel like that's
Alright.
blocking other people's ability to do stuff would be up his alley.
So you're going to get Drain for him. And Rory, what are you going to get for Chuck?
We're gonna get him range. It's,
We're gonna get him
it's a
range.
pretty easy decision.
Yes.
And Rory,
That
you
works,
sneak
too.
away with an ethereal gem. Back to it. You guys have your gems. So are you guys going to go to the man's mansions?
Oh, I like this.
You guys start heading through this fantastic elf city, which you now get a better view of. And I cannot
So
express
pretty.
the elegance of this city.
Yeah, it is.
Elegant. This is the first not as stressful situation that you've been in this city. Because Ganemede is not trying to actively have you assassinated.
Not yet,
Not
or
yet.
that we know of.
Or that you know.
Probably that we don't know of.
You guys make your way up to this fine estate, and you see it's this big property. There's a whole bunch of, like, carriages on the street. And there are lots of, like, butlers, and there seems to be a little party going on.
What is there now? I want to crash it.
Gonna be
Man, the last time we crashed
Party,
the party, anybody else remember how that went?
But I
No.
mean, in my city, so let's crash the party.
So you walk up, and
Yeah.
the person stands there with their fancy white glove. They're like, "Excuse me."
Do
What?
you know who I am?
Make a charisma check. The person says, "I'm completely aware of who you are, ma'am. But do you have an invitation?"
Rory, get our invitation.
I'd steal somebody else's invitation from the guy's hand.
Yeah,
He was
there you
thinking
go.
of asking us for the invitation. Take
You-
one out of his hand.
You
hand it back.
steal
Yes!
3 invitations. You're like, "They're right here."
Oh, thank you. These are our invitations.
She looks at you and she reads them and she's like, "Go inside."
Yeah.
She's upset that well, Roy, you're an elf right now, so she's upset that Elliot is going in there.
We're crashing this tea
So
party.
the door is over here.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
Let's see if I'm doing it on the light.
Lovely. And don't mind if I. Ooh.
Just poke around the corner, see what I can.
House party.
Well, wait. You
do
guys
I
are
know
separated.
what
You guys are already separated.
I took a look around the corner.
Let's be clear on who got lost here.
Do I know what Orion looks like as a noble?
You remember him on the ship. Rory, you actually interacted with this guy. You're like, is this guy of any importance? You remember that one guy? With a red coat?
Yep.
Hello. Rory, you'll
Totally.
recognize him.
Wonderful.
So you guys walk
He's
into
the-
this dining room. You see a few nobles there. They're like, this food is trash. And you see it's this fantastic feast, and they're just spoiled. You guys are free to split up and look around if you'd like, but you could stick together.
God,
So you walk into this room, and that is the kitchen. That is the kitchen. You walk into the kitchen, all these guards, not the guards, these waiters, they look at you, they're like,
oh boys.
what are you doing here?
Sorry.
The
Sorry.
party is out here and in the backyard.
Oh, sorry.
Backing away from the kitchens.
You guys got separated from Tarell. So Tarell has gone to explore, and she has found a bathroom. Elliot and Rory, you have found your way to the servants' quarters. So you walk in, and the servers, they say, "Are you lost?"
We're looking for the backyard.
They say,
What do they
"Well,
say?
exit out through the farms. Just don't make a ruckus." So you approach that noble woman, and she's standing at this fountain. She says, I don't really get all the fuss about this party. This mansion isn't even that fancy. What do you think?
I agree. It's not the fanciest in the land, but it'll do. It'll do. I have a question for you.
That's a trapdoor.
I'm looking for Orion. Do you know where I might find him?
She says, Orion, that poor old freak, is in the main entertainment chambers, just south of here. So you walk in and you see these two noblemen dancing with each other, and this band is playing in the corner. Rory, make a perception check.
Wonderful.
Rory gets to make the perception check.
He's gonna steal something.
Also that. Where's the button?
Where it's always been.
Where the button is. Push the button.
Wait,
Push the button.
Push it. Push the button, Rory.
Rory.
I
Push
see.
the button.
I don't see perception. I see
Rory.
strength, dexterity,
Rory, push the button.
with passive wisdom. I
It's
can't
where
click
you
on
would
that.
find the sleight of hand. It's what you've been doing this whole time.
Rory, push the button.
Perception. I couldn't find it.
So, you've been rolling double 17s.
Lucky
It's,
boy.
I said
Um,
beans, Dave.
So you look up and you see this man with the harp. And you recognize him from the ship. And he looks up at you, and he dances in Thieves' Cant.
I dance. In
He
response.
says, "You made it out alive?"
Wait, how does he recognize me?
One thief
I'm wearing-
recognizes another.
Oh.
You gotta dance back. Remember?
Heck yeah, man. You think that boat that I definitely remember it exploding is gonna kill me?
He says, "Well,"
How did you survive?
he says, "I made it off before that even happened."
Wow, I wish I had known that, and also
He says, "Didn't I warn you to get off the ship while you could?"
you did. I entirely neglected to tell my party mates that you said that, and I assumed it was because we'd snuck onto the ship.
Elliot, are you watching this?
Now I am.
He dances back to you. He's like, "The servers are watching. These are new servers that came in the past week."
Yep, I'm gonna have to shoot somebody.
I thank him for his information. I ask if he's seen anyone who's looked particularly Ganemede,
Well,
like
you
maybe
can't-
missing an arm.
You can't speak. Remember?
Well, I mean, oh right, sorry.
Elliot.
Inquire as to if he's seen any Ganemede-like people.
He says, "I fear that these servers were the same ones that were on the ship. I think these are Ganymede's men, and they're keeping an eye on this person to make sure they don't say anything.
Cool. This is good information. I appreciate you, my man. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go tip the band, I guess. I don't know, is there a hat on the ground?
He takes his hat and he balances it on his foot while he's spinning it around, and you toss a coin inside.
Yeah.
Then he flips it back up and catches it on his head. You guys find a man matching the description. Right there.
Oh, he's right there.
He's literally right
I found
there.
him. I'm facing him.
What do you guys want to do?
I inform you that things are going not so swell, and that
I send a message to Rory after he says things aren't going swell, and I message him and I say, "What do you mean? What do you know?"
oh, we gotta be sneaky, careful. I'm gonna go draw the guards away.
What's wrong with the guards? Wait, you have to stay in my line of sight so I can message.
Well, I'm standing in this doorway. I'm leaning up. I'm being real cool.
So the waiter, he approaches you, he's like, "I'm sorry, but are you guests of this party?"
We are, bugger off.
Do that.
Then I send a message to Elliot and Riker. I say, Riker, the waiters are spies. Get rid of them.
Get rid of them?
Okay, don't kill them, but like, shoo them away.
Maria, I'm gonna try to run interference, but you gotta go talk to the guy.
I'm right in front of him. I'm ready.
Right,
I
I'm
just
saying
need
like
this-
I'm right behind you, but I'm gonna head off this waiter to try to clear out you to go talk to the guy. See what I'm saying?
You're gonna go take care of the waiter. I'm gonna talk to Bro.
Sir, what's the problem?
He says, "I just don't know quite why you're here, no offense, but the guards have their own arrangements within the city. The Curious Night, I think it's called."
This
And he
is a house
chuckles to
party.
himself.
Aren't you a waiter?
He
Well,
thinks he's
but-
a guard to one of the noblemen here. He's saying, like, all these other noblemen's guards, they're not here. They're getting together at the Curious Night. Like, haha, what a awful place. Shouldn't you be there?
Connor is sliding other guards around the room, so
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
things are going to go sideways sooner rather than later. So unless you want me wandering off and leaving you defenseless,
No, please don't.
I suggest you let me handle this.
I'm also gonna go through the house and try to, get them focused on other things.
Of course. So,
Shenanigans.
Elliot, proceed.
It doesn't matter where everybody else is. I'm here. Are you telling me I need to leave?
He says, "Who is your noble? Who is your master?"
I don't work for you. I was cleared to come into this party. I don't see how any of this matters.
All right, sir, just don't cause any trouble. Rory's going on an adventure.
I'm
Right.
doing everywhere
Like-
where everything is now.
I think it's time for Rory to go cause a disruption somewhere else in the house and draw some attention.
Have they not been noticing the fact that this man has been?
They've kind of just like, the hell is that guy?
Cause a bigger disturbance for.
What is this room that I've approached?
That's a bath.
Not a very big.
It's a bath.
That's a small bath for the servants.
Now I do know that this is an armory.
Yes.
Which seems like a good place to rifle through.
So this guy peeks around the corner and he's like, "Sir, that's off limits to the guests."
Are you in charge of the house, Mr. Sir?
So you start attracting the attention of the nearby guards.
And I close the door.
So you close the door, and this guy walks out into the hallway. He's like, "Excuse me, I'm gonna need some help over here."
While the door is closed, anything really good in this here room?
Just some basic weapons, steel weapons. So this guy, he's trying to get past Ellie. He's like, "What's going on over there?" And he's kind of just peering through the doorway. Maria, this would.
All right, I approach Orion. I ask Orion, "Are you Orion?"
He looks up with his drink and he says, "You can't be here."
I assure him that the guards are being taken care of at the moment, but it's imperative that I speak to him quickly. I need him to come with me to talk to the queen. She knows that there's something wrong, that Ganemede might be lying, but she needs you as proof, as another noble elf, to prove what we're saying is right.
He says I can't.
Why? What have they done to you?
They're watching. And he kind of
What
like
if we...
gestures behind you, and you see those two guards that are kind of looking through the door at you guys.
Can I sneak him out of here?
Rory's gonna have to cause more of a commotion, and then you might be able to sneak through the house.
I haven't tried to open the door. I'm dancing with the pseudo armor.
So they open the door, and you're just doing a little, the waltz. But I'd say this situation calls for the tango, which you've prepared at this
Gotta
moment.
be ready.
I have invisibility. We're making this bro invisible.
So you swap to the tango, and they say, "You, take that off!" And this draws this guy into the hallway.
The guards were all distracted?
Yeah, so you touch him and you cast invisibility, and he looks at us and says, "What are you doing?" He says, "They'll
You are
kill
now
me."
invisible. You're coming with me. You're invisible now.
He says, "They'll kill me."
Be a sneaky boy. Let's go.
Oh, Lord.
So which way are you going, Maria?
Which way are we going, Riker?
So you turn around and you see these two guards. They kind of stand at the door.
We're not going that way. Guess we're going this way.
Hang on.
Oh,
Right,
God.
but-
I tap Riker and I go,
Hang on.
let's go.
Give me a minute to do some recon. I will try to find us a way.
No, we don't have a minute.
Are you guys in the ballroom?
So you guys are gonna have to make a stealth check. Elliot, Maria, Maria, go back there, Maria.
Right, which room are you guys in?
You
Oh,
guys,
okay.
you don't know that.
Hurry.
Rory,
Yeah.
you don't know where they are. Maria, make a stealth check. Elliot, make a stealth check.
I'm in a hurry. Ain't got time for stealth checks.
All right, so you slip past these guards, and these two start coming in the room. They're like, "Where did they go?" Because in the commotion, these two dancers back here are spinning around, and they knock into those two guards, and they all fall on the floor. You guys start moving your way through the kitchen.
We made it through this room successfully.
Wait, Maria.
What? I'm a sneaky girl.
You guys gonna move into this room or down this way?
We're going down this way.
Stop.
I
Stop.
can see them.
Stop. I'm trying to remember how we got in. Yeah, dining room front door.
I would like to toss the pseudo armor.
So you like push it back into these soldiers. Well, not soldiers, these waiters.
And then I will stumble after it.
So-
Continue to
You push
guess
the
do my
suit of armor into the hallway,
performance.
and you could push it and run down the southern hallway.
That's sort of my plan. I'm gonna stumble
So-
this way.
You push the armor, and they fall down. And you guys turn around, and you see these guards falling into the kitchen, and the suit of armor falling on top of them. And you just see Fi tuck his head out and start bolting south. These guards are like, "Where are you going?" They're like, "No one's allowed to leave."
Says who? Do you know who I am? I push past him.
So you try to push past him, and
Here's my strength. Where is it? -2. Oh.
0.
Really bad.
So you try to push him, and he stands there, and he's like, "Ma'am,
Ah!
ma'am, you're not allowed to leave." So Rory, make your stealth check.
I was trying to find it. I have it as a separate window.
So you're like, and you shut the door, and it makes a bunch of noise.
Well, still doing a good distraction.
How dare you touch me? Get your filthy hands off of me!
They say, ma'am, you're gonna have to calm down.
I am appalled that you would put your filthy waiter servant hands on my robes.
And Elliot, you're up next. No, do not move past him.
Oh no.
So Maria, make a performance check. Elliot, do you have any plans?
I'm thinking.
Rory,
Also
you're
gonna
here for the
depend on-
time being. I am a noble woman! How dare you touch me! Elliot, it is now your turn. Through all of this chaos, we're still keeping track of some turns.
Thank you, Connor. You're doing the Lord's work. All right, Maria, get in the corner behind me.
Alright.
I'm going over to talk to him, but I want you to watch the guy behind me because if we start shooting, I'm going to clear the two out in front of the door. You have to take that guy.
Okay.
Thank you. since you're in the corner and I'm about to move, you can hit him with fire, theoretically, without burning my face.
No, this would be a bad time to slip up.
Theoretically.
You know, we're going to worm our way out of this.
Walk over.
So, with that new plan, Elliot, it is your turn.
Yeah, right. But again, I'm not saying I'm going to start shooting. I'm just trying to get prepared for the fact that I can see the door and I'm willing to throw down to get us out of here.
So what are you going to say?
Sir, in what possible world does a waiter tell a noblewoman of the city that she may not leave?
He says, and who are you to stop me?
Go get your boss.
No.
Alright, y'all. Any objections to us shooting our way out of here?
Theoretically, you wouldn't be able to, like, plan with your party midway through this, so you're gonna have to make your decision based off what you think they think.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, never mind. Y'all don't get to make decisions. I'm up.
Oh no! Wait,
We got 3 in this room. That's the front door. Rory is in parts unknown. I'm in foreign territory. I'm outnumbered. For right now, I'm not outgunned. I got it. And old boy just refused to go get his boss. So, this guy that I'm talking to, who I dislike, is about to meet Mr. Blunderbuss.
Oh, so we're no longer trying to be stealthy. Got it.
You get advantage.
Like
so
that.
a 15 on a guard. This is actually it's one of Ganymede's guards, dressed as a waiter, so no armor. So anything above a 10 will hit him, so the 15 hits him. So you blast him with the blunderbuss, and you get to do your damage.
Do your damage, boy.
And you blast him, and he flies back, and he is essentially kaput, but not quite kaput, but kaput nonetheless. Rory, there are guards running down your hallway, and all of a sudden you hear this, like, big explosion. You're in this bedroom.
I'm gonna first take a look around. Is that like a table? I'm trying to get an idea of what is in the room before
so
I decide how I'm gonna handle
dresser, 2 chests,
this. Jesse.
nightstand and bed, another drawer,
And then there's this,
bathhouse,
but there's none of these are spaces to the outside.
windows.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna barricade. I'm gonna loot the chests.
I guess, yeah, you do.
Okay, that did not work.
So you stub your toe and you fall down on the ground, and you are not able to push the dresser. Your hand slides past it, and you get a splinter.
Do I take a damage?
You take 0.2 damage, so no.
And I would like to uncanny dodge that damage away. I'm gonna shapeshift so that way my face is Oriel. What's his name?
That man.
Oriel?
The man's.
The man. I'm gonna face change to the man's. I'm gonna loot the boxes.
So you open the boxes, and it's just a bunch of fancy
Not the room.
clothes.
Oh, well, I guess I'll put them on, try to pull off the look.
So you are essentially Oriel now. And these guys come rushing in the room, and they're like, "You there?" And you turn around, you're like, "Hi." And they're "Sir, did you see anyone run through here?"
Wait, I would like to react with fury as they have interrupted my getting changed.
So you furiously erupt, and they're like, "Have you seen anyone come through here?"
No, get out!
They say,
Go.
"Make a
The
persuasion."
young man ran to the gardens. Go to the gardens.
Gardens.
Go, get out! I'm changing. I'm going to take a
Gardens.
bath.
Go to the gardens. Go. Garden.
Go. They're like, "Yes, sir. I'm leaving. And they turn around and they go investigate the gunshot. They're going. They're sorry. They didn't mean to, sir. They're sorry. You just walk out with a towel. You're like, get out of here. Shoo.
Shoo, 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 shoo. I'm moving this way.
So you're like,
Yelling.
get out of here, get out of my way. And they're like, sir, you're not supposed to leave the house. You're recovering.
Fuck
Sends him
you,
right back.
my house.
And you see this person just bleeding out on the floor over.
We'll do magic missile. I'm gonna shoot 2 missiles at this bro and 1 missile at this bro.
All right, go for it. So roll
Here
for
we
the
go.
damage. So you start shooting magic missiles. They're flying through the air, and this one nobleman, he's like, ah, and he like dives into the plate of apples.
A fantastic hiding spot if ever there was one.
And the guards are like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And you hear this like nobleman in the other room like shooing them away. This other nobleman dives into the plate of apples as well. You see these guards come, and they've grabbed kitchen knives and like big
Elliot.
steak knives.
Elliot!
And these
Yo,
guys
bro,
come
steak
out, and
knives.
they've got flintlock pistols. Elliot, do you want to take a bullet for Maria?
Do I need to?
It's gonna hit her. It's gonna hit her real bad.
She needs to get out of this alive. Yes, I'm gonna.
Alright, so you take a dive and you get hit twice.
Thanks, Riker.
And you take 11 damage for her.
My hero.
You dive by these guys, and these guys are running at you with these kitchen knives and meat cleavers. One of them you deflect with your shield, which you like bash their hand against the wall. The other one like sinks into the floor right next to your head as you roll out of the way. This one guy tries to pick up a chair and slam it on you. He hits you with the chair. Luckily, it wasn't a knife that hit you. Could be worse things to hit you. He hits you down with the chair. You take 3 damage.
Okay, so here, since I can actually talk now, even though we're in the middle of battle, I'm gonna look at you and just go window.
Okay.
I'm targeting this guy, who's the only other guy between us and the window, with my rifle.
All right. With the 10, you shoot this guy right here, and you can do your damage.
I'm gonna target that guy again with my rifle. Yeah, 19. Suck it, nerds.
So you hit him again, and he dies from the second shot. He
Really?
is kaput,
All right.
if you will.
So now I'm gonna move here. So I've got the table in between.
Yeah.
I'm not trapped in the corner.
And Elliot, you have shield on you, which gives you a +5 bonus to your armor class until the start of your next turn.
Now it is Rory's turn. So,
Wonderful.
Rory, you were here, and you hear these gunshots breaking out.
I was considering, like, grabbing Elliot by the ear and being like, what have you fools waiters been doing where you've required this poor young man to murder some of you? But I don't think that's going to go over very well.
Right, but they're not actually your servants. They're your, like...
They're your
Babysitters.
watch guards.
Yeah.
Bring
Alright, then
a
I'll
wagon
get-
around.
Yeah, I'm going to go...
So you
would that
run
be
in your
left-
bathrobe, and you hop on a wagon, and you get it prepped for them, okay?
Is this way or this way?
No, you're right over there. That sounds good. So,
Alright, well, I'm outside. I'm right.
I run for the window. I tell Oreo to follow me, and we run to the window. To the window.
So,
so jumps out the window with you.
There
So,
we go.
Elliot, they are running at you. They're just swarming you. What are you going to do?
Everybody else is out, right?
Yes.
All right, and I can run and dive out the window and link up with them again.
Yes.
Then we going out the window, boy.
No.
So
Huh.
you're running. There's going to be
Huh.
3 ranged attacks being made at you. One of them doesn't work out too well. Other one doesn't work out too well. Your shield spell just deflects all of these bullets, and you dive out the window. And then you hop on the wagon, and
Up on the
you
unit.
just take off. You guys
Okay,
start
bye.
riding back towards the city, full speed. And when you get back to the city, you guys rush back up to the palace.
We crashed that party hard.
And
Right,
the
what?
queen is waiting there. She's like, how are you? You're back so soon.
Okay, first of all, wait. So Rory is no longer looking like bro, right?
Oh no, I think there's two of them.
Is my bro still invisible?
No.
I had an hour of invisibility.
He uninvisibles by the time you're there.
I
And he's just sitting there and his eyes are wide and he's all shaken.
Oh, wait, if I reintroduced myself and been like, "Good to see you, man. Remember me? We talked boat.
He looks at you.
I was different then, and
then
I
he
know
looks
everything's
back.
new now."
He says, "What have you done to my house? They're going to kill me."
No, you'll be fine, buddy. I tap him on the shoulder.
He says, "Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness."
You're fine.
Sir,
It's
I'm gonna
fine.
need you to just stop being upset. Did that work? Did that make him not upset?
Yep, it
Hey.
did. Miraculously.
Stop.
Yeah.
Damn with that 20. All right, I see you, son.
I'll see you.
And the queen says, the queen talks to this guy, and eventually he breaks. He's like, "Yes, Ganemede did it. Ganemede, he's been watching me. He's been replacing all of my servants, and he's gonna kill me too. He's gonna kill me, the crazy
Yeah.
man."
And we saved you. You're welcome.
He looks at me, he's like, "You've doomed me. I just paid off the house."
Is there any possibility you can keep this man under your protective watch here in the castle until things get sorted out with Ganemede?
Make a persuasion. She says he's betrayed me once. He might betray me again. What do I owe him?
All we needed him for was to back up our story. Like,
I'm just trying to be a good person.
I'm not
She says-
arguing with you,
She
but
says, "Yes, I'll keep him under my watch. Thank you very much. Where will you be staying? Where will you be staying?"
Alright, so what do we do now, guys? Like,
She says,
how do we meet up with our party?
so what is she doing? What is she going to do about Gannon?
She says, "I will send my Valamarian resources up there to inform the army of Ganymede's treason and have him executed immediately. As for your
Off
friend,
with his head!
I have a sinking suspicion that this is not going to go the way that it's been said right now, and that we're going to have to fight through an army anyway. Exciting.
she says, where's the rest of your friends?"
Off to find Ganemede?
No.
No, don't say that. I didn't say that.
She
It's
says,
too late to
"I will
kidnap
do
people."
anything I can to assist you to reunite you with them."
Thanks.
I would say let us, if it is not too much to impose on your majesty's justice, allow us to accompany your heralds to the army.
She says,
That way we can find our friends and help ensure that your command is carried out.
She says, "Of course."
Thank you, Your Majesty.
So then she says,
So from
"Let me take you somewhere." You go back into that same back room, and she takes out this amulet. All right. She says,
And then Rory breaks in and tries to steal it.
"My contacts will be waiting for you in Valamar." You, all of a sudden, are in Valamar. Next session, you will be arriving in Vantara with the Valamarian Navy.
it's in my bag of holding, so nobody can find the note.
Well, you need the note to get the Navy.
Right, but right now it's in the bag of holding to keep it safe.
Okay.
Well, now I know where it is.
No, you don't.
Rory, so help me
You can
God.
get away
And that-
from your
And that is where we will
items.
call today's game.